Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, then a big huge welcome to you. First of all, if you could see the footage a little bit weirdly and if my head's cut off, I really do apologise, but my camera and tripod have been a little bit fiddly lately, but hopefully I managed to get things sorted. And then also it's because of my new chair, and I feel like Lord Sugar of The Apprentice. But yeah, recently I have swapped chairs, but you won't see it in tomorrow's video. But recently I did a little bit of DIY in my bedroom. I still need to do a bit more, but then yeah, this video was really last minute because like I said in the intro at the beginning of this week, well, last Sunday, I had a little bit of hiccups and events kept happening, and that led me to a little bit windy road. Well, I wouldn't say windy road, but it led me to a lot of stress because I was panicking and I couldn't find anything to do. And I thought to myself, I've got to get Thursday's video up by Thursday as soon as possible, by 5 o'clock. And I thought about giving up because I just thought, oh, what am I gonna do? But luckily someone came in to save the day, and this amazing person is one of my good friends. Now, I hope I don't get copyrighted on YouTube for this, but I want to share a little bit of footage that has been up on the news recently, and this footage will introduce my amazing friend Philippa, who has done something special for her local stables.
To Philippa. Philippa.
Hello.
Hello, how excited are you to get back?
Very excited.
Yeah, tell me what it is you love so much about horse riding.
The thing I love about horse riding is that I love it because I feel like I'm on top of the world when I'm riding, and I just love being on top of the horses, especially my favourite horses, Barkus and Shaq. I love them, and I'm hoping that one day in the near future I'll be back on that saddle and in here, Bushy Park, riding away.
Well, it won't be long, it won't be long.
No.
Nat.
So that amazing news clip is Philippa's 1 minute of fame. But this story involves around her local stables, but I won't say anything more because I'll let Philippa just say her own story. And yeah, it's over to me and Philippa for a very last minute but a very, very special interview. So it is day 4 of World Autism Awareness Week, and like I said before, there was a last minute changes into the video, but we have a heroine coming to join us today, a massive superhero, because she decided to take on things at the very last minute, and bless her, she's done everything she could, and it was only just like very quick and easy. But I want to introduce the amazing Miss Philippa George. So
Hi.
Philippa, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi guys, my name is Philippa George, and I'm 24, but in 17 days I'm 25. But I love singing, dancing, drama, horse riding, and lots of other things. And I love making new friends. Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. And I know that you are always very positive about everything you do, because you always have like a very positive energy and a very positive vibe, I'd like to say. I know it sounds a bit repetitive, but I know that seeing you, you have always a wonderful positive vibe, and you just make everyone stay, which I'm going to be introducing, because I have introduced it in the intro already. But recently Philippa has done something really incredible, and also on top she wanted to talk about positive motivation within the autism community. So I thought I would tie both of them together to talk about what she has done and the things that have been happening on the news in the UK. So if you are in the UK, you probably would have known this already. But if you are overseas, and I know that there are lots of people I know who watch my channel from overseas, then you probably wouldn't know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna give a little bit of description, and then I'll let Philippa have a talk about it. So there's no right or wrong, just a relaxed chat, and yeah, to see how it goes. So for those who don't know, on the news, which happened before World Autism Awareness Week, Philippa had experienced something that was a little bit of a scare, but then it turned into some sort of miracle thing, because in the news, there was a local riding stables that Philippa goes to called the Park Lane Stables in Teddington in London. And it's been in the news headlines a lot on the BBC. So that's the broadcasting service for the UK. And they were talking about how much money they needed to fundraise. Otherwise, it would close down just because of the COVID pandemic. And then, yeah, so I'm going to let Philippa tell her the whole story in her own perspective. And then, yes, so Philippa, why don't you tell us your story?
So basically, Park Lane Stables, as Sarah said, is my horse riding stables, which I've been going to for quite a long time now. And I love it so much, but at the start of this year, well, actually, no, towards the end of last year and beginning of this year, the landlord wanted to us to sell up, and well, he wouldn't renew the lease, which is ending in May this year. So obviously we were like, we don't want to lose Park Lane, and I don't think anyone does. So Natalie, who owns the stable, started a crowdfunding page for the stables, and we were trying to get anyone and everyone to donate to help save our stables, and a lot of people donated, which was fantastic. And then we got the media involved, so like BBC and ITV came to stables to film a couple bits and pieces to try and help push the donations up. And then 1 week in February, they asked me to come on and be in the filming. And then for BBC Breakfast, so they came and filmed us and say how the stables makes me feel, and how would I feel if it's got to stay open, and how I feel if it didn't get to stay open. And then within a few hours of that being on TV, well, it wasn't actually live, it was pre-recorded, and then it went on TV. And then in about 2 hours, we reached our target, which was amazing. And then the BBC came back the next day to film our reactions of hitting our target. And then this morning they came back because we were reopening, and they filmed us saying how excited we are to be able to come again and ride, and yeah.
I know we recorded this recording is only recorded this Monday, but what I found is because that you told me about you were being filmed with on your interview with the BBC, but I didn't really know about your interview or any of the updates until this morning, because my mum, bless her soul, she recorded the whole footage, and you were like the star of the show, because not only you were brushing the horses, but you had your 1 minute of fame with the news, which I have to say was absolutely amazing. And to be honest though, I think you're a little superstar, really. I think as well, it's always nice to have something that's involved with the media, because the stables means a lot to you. And you said you've been for a couple of years. How many years was that?
This would be my 10th year actually, which is crazy.
10th year! Oh my God, blimey! Oh, I thought it was a bit short of that. That's 10 years. That is absolutely incredible.
Well, I started in 2011 coming there.
Oh God, that's amazing. I thought that the stables was like it didn't open that long, but that is absolutely amazing, Philippa. So it does have a special place in your heart, really, I gather.
Yeah, Philippa, the name Philippa means the love of horses.
Oh really? Is that Philippa is that? Oh, that's a good thing. Oh, so it was definitely meant to be. Really, you have like a good
Yeah.
partner with it. And with the stables, how much did you manage to raise, if you don't mind me asking?
I think when the actual deadline came, I think we were like on 1,000,000 or 500, I think, but I'm not entirely sure.
Oh my gosh, that is so amazing. Oh, massive congratulations to the stables. That is absolutely amazing. And I know that from the news, loads of people sent in their donations. There was one 10-year-old boy who was autistic, and he sent his own pocket money to donate.
Absolutely amazing. Like, people have been so generous, and we just are blown away by everyone's kindness and donations. It's just amazing.
Yeah, it was. And then there was this 95-year-old woman who sent all of her pensions to that. And you just think people are just so generous.
Amazing. There's so many kind people in this world.
Especially during the pandemic as well.
Yeah.
And you just think, wow, that's absolutely incredible. And I'm just like literally blown away by it, because it is absolutely amazing just to try and see how much people really care. And that's where the positive motivation comes in, because when you have an experience like that in times of doubt, something good always comes along. And we can see from the COVID pandemic that a lot of people have helped others in times of need, really. And despite everything that's going on, and although some bits couldn't be saved, there are parts of a community that do mean something. So people tried really hard just to save as many stuff as they can, which is brilliant. And I think the Park Lane Stables is a really good example of all of this. With the positive motivation, have you always knew that there was going to be some positivity, not just from the money donations, but from way beforehand as well?
Yeah, like, positivity is just like people are just like positive. And one that the same was just positive, like the whole Park Lane community is like just a positive vibe community. Like, everyone knew that same was always positive, and we try and help people feel positive when they come to the stables.
Oh, brilliant. And then also outside the stables, you do a lot of things as well. You do you work or volunteer at a nursery, I believe?
Volunteer.
Oh yeah, volunteer. I couldn't remember if it was work or volunteer, because I
Well, I'm
knew
working towards getting a proper job at the nursery, but at the moment I'm just a volunteer, but I'm kind of slowly working towards getting into paid work, but that hasn't quite happened yet, but I'm working towards that.
Oh, brilliant. That's absolutely good. And then also with the positive energy, because you love working with horses and kids, it feels like that's, do you feel that by working with children and animals, do you always find that you have a lot of positive energy or motivation around them?
Yeah, definitely.
Ah, brill. And then, well, sticking with the positive motivation, loads of people with learning disabilities and autism, they always tend to find that life is pretty difficult, and there are times where people just feel like guilty or their lives are meaningless and all of that. But there are wonderful people who just tell you not to give up, really, especially
Yeah.
in difficult times. So how did COVID affect you, as well as like working at the Park Lane Stables and the nursery? Did you find it challenging?
Like, when the first lockdown started, it was quite tricky for me to feel motivated because I've lost my normal routine of doing things. So with the help of my family and my carer, they helped me stay somewhat motivated during the day to do stuff. And I think the nice weather made it easy for me to go out for walks and stuff. So
Oh, that's brilliant. And then when you found that during the first lockdown, you find it really hard, did you find ways just to keep your motivation?
I think it was because when the first lockdown happened, I think it was because I didn't really know what to do when just being at home all day. But when my activities started to be on Zoom, that kind of helped me be a bit more motivated to go on Zoom and to do that activity. And then I started doing lots of like arts and crafts, which helped me stay motivated as well. So.
And then also you did some singing classes as well, because I know that you love to sing, and
I started doing singing lessons in like end of November, beginning of December.
Oh, okay, so not that long then.
No, not that long ago, but I really enjoyed them.
Oh, that's really good though, because it's always nice to do something that you really to enjoy, as well as keeping you distracted from everything that's going on in the world right now. But then also, I found out that you love to sing, and then you also use some sign language in your singing lessons as well as home. Could you demonstrate some of the lyrics that you do in?
Well, I do mainly silent for fun, but I also like to do it while singing sometimes as well. I have a couple of favourite songs. I like the song from Rainbow, which is Rainbow.
Oh, is that rain? I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. I've definitely learned something new. So that's definitely a good theme for the video, really. And so was there any? Because I know with the songs, you would probably use the sign for like Somewhere Over the Rainbow, Wizard of Oz, or something.
Yeah.
Have you touched on that yet, or no? No.
I haven't done the signs for that particular song before, but I've done It's a Rainbow.
Oh, okay.
In a
I
rainbow.
never heard of that one before.
Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. I can sing the rainbow, sing the rainbow too. Listen with your eyes, listen with your ears, and sing everything you see. You can sing the rainbow, sing the rainbow, sing along with me.
Oh, Philippa, that was absolutely amazing. Oh, that was absolutely good. You have a wonderful singing voice. I never heard you sing before, but that was really good. I definitely think everyone's going to love you singing for the interview. That's going to absolutely be amazing. And I can really see that you really enjoy singing, and it find that it lifted your spirits a bit more. Do you always find that when you sing, do you feel a bit more happier?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's brilliant. And then also with the positive motivation, what do you think that, as well as singing and doing arts and crafts, what else makes you happy?
Dancing.
Oh yeah, dancing. Dancing is a really good one, because I know that you run your own weekly dance classes on Zoom every Saturday, which I personally love, by the way. And it's absolutely amazing. And I come every Saturday without fail.
Yeah.
And I know that even though I'm not as active as much, really, well, especially if anything happens, or if someone's unwell, then it's absolutely a massive joy. So it doesn't have to be dancing, but if it's just something to enjoy and coming together and celebrating everyone's love of music, it just creates a wonderful community online, especially if people using online apps like Discord and Zoom.
Yeah, it's just like, because I love making other people happy. That's another thing I love to do, and I think my dance sessions do make other people happy, so that's what I'll do.
Oh, that's really lovely. And then also, these are kind of like questions from like the top of my head, really, because I know that they're really tricky ones to ask, but I know that with every positive motivation, it's always really special. And it's really kind of good just to see, even if these like down times, there's always good times as well. And what do
Really.
you feel that every time you're feeling down, what's the first thing that you do? Like if you
music on.
I'll turn your music on. And what's your favourite song to listen to?
That's what I'm in the mood to listen. That's what I feel like listening to, because sometimes I might want to listen to, say, like Ed Sheeran, or I might want to listen to Disney music, or Little Mix. Really just depends on the time and what I feel like putting on. And sometimes I even listen to the same song, because sometimes if I find a song that I used to really like and then I re-find it again, I find myself just listening to that song over and over again.
Well, who doesn't really?
So yeah, it really just depends on what I feel like listening to at the time, really.
That's the same thing I do as well. And it's kind of like it just keeps you like in the positive spirit, really, because I know you and me have like a similar musical taste, really, because we both like Disney, we both like Ed Sheeran, and we just like all the classics in between. And I always find that you've got an excellent taste in music, and that's what makes people happy as well, the connections. And because each connection can create a vibe, and it can be very positive, because that's what strengthens friendships, I always tend to find it. Do you agree, Philippa?
Yeah, friendships are good.
In the final stages, now we're coming out of lockdown, but we're on the roadmap at the moment, and basically by now all the outdoor things have reopened. What do you think is going to make a massive change between now and June? Do you think that your personality and happiness will be lifted and feel better?
Yeah, because I think when I get back to my usual routine of like going out more, doing more face-to-face things and seeing my friends face-to-face, that will make me even more happy, because I love seeing my friends face-to-face.
And then also you told me that recently you went to visit your nursery again, and
Yeah,
because that's an example where you saw everyone face to face.
that made me feel so happy.
Like, to be honest though, when I read that, I'm not gonna lie, I almost cried, because like I usually don't cry at things like that.
Like afterwards, I was like so happy. I didn't even know what to. Well, when I stepped into nursery, I was like so happy. I didn't even know what to say, or yeah, I was just like, oh my gosh.
It was a bit of the shock.
Then afterwards, I was like, oh my gosh, did that really happen?
Oh, that's really amazing though, because it feels like it's going to happen in June. If everything goes according to plan, it's going to happen. And it just feels like you wish you want to come out from the dream into the reality. And I think that's what everyone's going to look forward to really now, because you have to think of like a dream and a reality. And then, yeah, it definitely sounds like good fun. Yeah, I know I could go on an article of questions forever, but I know I've got one final question.
Okay.
What do you think that, in your own opinion, if someone was to feel very sad or don't have like any positive motivation, what would be your tips?
I'd say listen to some happy music, and or do something that makes you happy, or I'll just chat to them, or I'll tell them to think of something positive.
And what would the positive things that would you share? Do you usually?
I'll say maybe listen to positive music, or do some colouring, or dance to music, or watch happy videos or something.
Oh, and what's the recommended video, or would you like to tell everyone that you should go and watch? It could be from your channel, it could be from anyone else's channel, or
Well, any of my videos will definitely put a smile on your face. Or you could go and watch there's really nice family YouTube channels which always makes me happy to watch.
And what's your favourite family YouTube channel?
My Life and Kids.
I never heard of that channel actually, but I might go check it out later.
Yeah.
That sounds really cool.
They have many good videos, and their youngest daughter is so cute.
Oh, how old is Lauren? Lauren? Oh, 1 year old. Wow.
Their youngest is 1 year old.
Okay.
And then they have another daughter who's 9, and a boy who's 13, but you don't really see him in the vlogs anymore.
Oh, that's fair enough then. I mean, like when children get older.
But you see the 2 daughters, not in the vlogs though.
Oh, that's fair enough then. But it's always like.
But yeah, if any of you people who are watching this video want to watch some positive, uplifting videos, go and check out my videos, which is Fun with Philippa or Little Man Meets a Girl, and check out My Life and Kids as well.
You had the master of the superstar. Go check out her channel and
you heard it here first, folks.
well, you know Philippa, she knows her stuff, and yeah, that's definitely a high recommendation. Philippa, thank you so much for being for coming on today, and I know
you're welcome, Sarah. Anytime.
It was last minute though, but it was a pleasure collaborating with you, and well, this
has been a blast.
And I know that you've been like a massive superstar. You've been famous today with the collab and then the interview as well. So here's to becoming famous again. High five! Woo! So yeah, brilliant, Philippa. Thank you so much, and sending lots of love. And yes, keep smiling and keep being active and sending lots and lots of sunshine to everybody.
Bye to everyone who's watching this video.
And there we have it. That was the most amazing interview with Philippa. And like she said before, if you want to check out her YouTube channel, I will leave a link to it in the description box down below. And I will leave a link also in the description box below the YouTube channel she's mentioned, but I can't really remember the name now, but I'll find it and then I'll leave it down below. But then also, if it's still up, I will leave the Park Lane Stables website in the description box down below, and if I can, I'll find their fundraising page as well. So if you want to donate, please feel free to do so. That will absolutely be amazing. And then yeah, that's all I got to say really. In tomorrow's video, I'm not saying what it is because I am leaving it as a very special surprise, but I'm going to be posting a little bit of clues on social media. But then yeah, I absolutely cannot wait for tomorrow. And with that, I'm going to be closing this video right here. I hope you guys are having a wonderful World Autism Awareness Week so far, and yeah, that's pretty all I got to say. I know I could say things on forever, but I know that sometimes my brain goes a little bit wild and crazy, but yeah. But then yes, and until then guys, I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. And as always remember to keep on dreaming and to never stop believing. Stay safe, stay well, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!